Hi friends, welcome back. Today we're going to be watching season 1 episode 3 of Angel, which is called In the Dark. And this really just feels like it's a continuation of what we've been seeing, being really nostalgic over Buffy and the breakup and just dealing with his feelings. If you've not seen Angel in its entirety, please do not watch my reaction videos. I have seen the later seasons, and so I might speak of some spoilers. Probably the thing that I'm most curious about in this episode is to see how it's going to connect to the actual show Buffy the Vampire Slayer, because they set up last episode that Oz is coming to LA. He's coming to give him the ring. And well, first of all, I already laughed about this a lot in the last episode. I guess I should have known Angel was going to have this ring because it seems like it's a pretty big deal. I sort of missed that. I didn't know that was a thing, so it's going to be cool to see that. And I guess what I'm curious to see is, are we actually going to see Oz, or is the episode just going to start with Angel having the ring and we know that Oz gave it to him? So I'm curious to know if Oz is actually going to somewhat be a part of this episode, even if just for a scene, or if it's going to be about what is being said about Oz. I'm curious. I want to see how they're going to do this, because I feel like this is going to dictate what I can expect every time that they have these little nods and references, and that the episodes are sort of connected. Last episode was very much focused on Kate, in my vision of things, and so I feel like I'm curious to know if she's actually going to be in this episode, because to me, I think I mentioned that she didn't feel like she was just a character for that episode. She feels like she's more, and I feel like her presence or not in this episode might tell me if she's going to become somewhat of an important character or not. And I want to see what is the case this week. What are they going to be up to, and how is the ring going to change the way in which they can approach the cases? Because I really thought that the ring was going to be something about Spike, but it really feels like it was just a device for them to be able to amplify Angel's character and actually let him leave the house, in the morning, and actually work cases that are not just at night and nightclubs and stuff. So I guess, this case has got to be something that we're going to see him out during the day. And it already feels weird just thinking about it. But anyways, yes, I think we should just go into the episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy.
You think I'm not gonna find you after you humiliate me again?
I didn't do anything.
This will all be over fast.
Please.
Angel, where you at, sir?
I just can't take this anymore.
Oh, thank God.
Burden of terrorizing your girlfriend too much for you? Lucky for you, I can make it stop.
How can I thank you, you mysterious black-clad hunk of a night thing?
No need, little
What?
lady.
He's
Your tears of gratitude are enough for me.
he's
You see, I was once a badass vampire, but love and a pesky curse defanged me. And now I'm just a big, fluffy puppy with bad teeth. No, not the hair. Never the hair.
I understand. I have a nephew who's gay, so...
Say no more. Evil's still afoot. And I'm almost out of that Nancy boy hair gel I like so much. You have a few surprises coming your way.
what?
Ring of Amara. A visit from your old pal Spike. And oh yeah, your gruesome, horrible death.
I know I should be upset he's threatening Angel, but sir, you're not gonna kill Angel. This is gonna be so fun. I guess this sort of answers the questions that I had about how this show is gonna cross over, because I was like, I'm not sure we're gonna see Oz, and I was super focused on Oz. It never ever occurred to me that Spike could appear in Angel. This is so, oh my god. Oh, Oz, hey, hi.
LA's only modern alternative.
Okay, answering some questions.
It's 11:05.
Our first walk-in client. Everything is going
Oh.
according to plan. See girl in distress. See Angel save girl from druggie stalker boyfriend. See boyfriend go to jail. And see invoice. Ta-da!
If you and I ever hope to take that cruise to the Bahamas together, we're gonna need a lot more clients at Means.
And an alternate reality in which you're Matthew McConaughey. Oz? Oh my God. Oz, I'm so happy to see you. Good old Oz.
Oh, Oz. Oz.
Let me just take a stab at this, but you'd be Oz?
Good guess.
This is so cool. I mean, here you are in LA.
I came primarily for a gig, but also to give you this.
Wait a minute, is that what I think it is?
It's a gem of Amara.
Oh, he
Same.
actually knows. I thought Doyle was gonna think he was proposing.
Buffy wanted you to have it.
Hey, Buffy. How is good old Buffy anyway?
She's...
What, still the brave little Slayer, or is she moping around in the dark like... Nobody around here.
She wanted to be sure it was in good hands.
So she sent you.
I was heading this way.
And she didn't even send a note? Wow. That's really... This is one of
Oh.
those times that I should just shy away from the topic, isn't it?
Oh, they really do these parallels. They hit it so hard. Like, we have seen him do this with Buffy, and it hurts.
Angel. I believe you have something I'm looking for. A shiny little bubble.
Might as well go home, Spike. Gem of Amara stays with me.
Cordelia, you look smashing.
He's wet.
Yes. You know, there's this great gym on... Hey.
I'll get that ring. This isn't over till one of us is a pile of dust, mate.
I start to Jones for him the way he Joneses for rock. And I call or I find him in some dive and I drag him home. And it's good for a while.
But it doesn't last. This last time, he would have killed you.
He left for the club.
Try the game.
Put him down. He'll kill me if I talk.
How healthy do you think it is to stay quiet?
He's out back.
Damn.
Got me fair and square like that. Guess there's nothing to do now but go along quietly and pay my debt to society.
You think you can come to my town and pull this crap? Never learn, Spike.
I may be a slow learner, but
Oh.
eventually I catch on. Marcus is an expert. Some say artist, but I've never been comfortable with labels. He's a bloody king of torture, he is. Humans, demons, politicians, makes no difference. Some say he invented several of the classics, but he won't tell me which ones.
Oh, sir, I am so scared
His
of you right
skin.
now.
Annoying, isn't it? Still attached.
Over 200 years of living and so little external damage. What about internal?
You two need to be alone, or can we get on with the ouchie part?
He's known love.
Yeah, with a slayer, no less. How's that for perversion?
You're an idiot, Spike.
Do you think? No, because I'm not the one chained to the ceiling with hot pokers in the side.
You hired a vampire. What do you think he's gonna do with the ring when he finds it, huh? Hand it over to you?
Good Lord, why didn't I think it? Oh, Hapamo, I did. I hired a guy who doesn't care about the ring. Or anything else on God's green earth, except taking blokes apart one piece at a time. It's called addiction, Angel. We all have them. I believe yours is named Slutty the Vampire Slayer.
Sir.
I ran into her recently. Your name didn't come up. Although she has been awful busy jumping the bones of the very first lunkhead who came along. Good-looking
fuck.
fellow. Used her shamelessly. She is cute when she's hurting, isn't she?
She's cuter when she's kicking your ass.
Not again.
I think I'll get some fresh air. Leave you two kids to it.
This is like Kathy all over again.
Now that's music.
Sir! Oh, this guy, man, I love him.
Well, this is fun.
We're different, though, aren't we? We hate the light of day, and it hates us back in kind. You hid the ring, Angel. You could be walking in the light right now. So I have to wonder, what do you want, if not the ring? It's through the pain that we find the truth of who we are. It strips us of our defenses. We are made innocent again like children. I like children, Angel. I'm here to help you find that innocence.
When you're through giving the place the full Johnny Depp over, I hope you have the cash to pay for all of this.
Cordelia. Love the hair.
Wish I could say the same to you.
That's close enough, dimwit.
What is it with you good guys running in packs? Who's this one then?
Mord meets the eye, Blondie.
He's having the living hell tortured out of him. And you know how stubborn he can be. He might die before he gives up the ring. Why don't you two find it real fast and give it to me? I'll let Angel go.
I don't trust you.
To coin a popular Sunnydale phrase, duh. You had until sundown to save him. You'll find me behind Peterson's fishery between Seward and Westminster.
Now I can make the pain go away. And as you know, I can bring it back again. What do you want, Angel? In the end, the ring, the past, none of it will mean anything anymore. You'll be free. I promise.
And I promise to kill you. Now, staking the torture is strictly prohibited.
That was so cool, though.
Easy, big fella. You'll need that ring.
Nice.
Here!
Oh.
How did you do that?
Hey, you gotta get lucky sometimes.
I could hug you. Not that lucky. Now, come on, we gotta save Angel.
Lucy, I'm home.
Angel!
Hey, deal's a deal.
Cordelia.
And our deal was for the ring. So, you've wasted quite enough of my time. I'd really like it. Now!
You want the ring, you dog? Huh? Go fetch.
Now you're gonna leave us alone, and we're gonna leave.
Come on. You don't really think we're gonna do that, do you?
Not really.
No.
Oh my god, Oz! Oh my god. Amazing, I love this. Oh no.
Well, that cinches it. No more partners. From now on, I'm my own man. Lone wolf. Sole survivor. Here, look out! Here comes Spike, the biggest, baddest mother... I really hope they kill each other.
Run! Move your little scout legs. Now! Go!
In front of all these people!
You sure about this? Yeah. failed. Now that's gotta be torture.
Very good, Angel. Very good, Mr. Angel. Very good.
He's very pale. I'm paler than most people.
Yeah, it is spectacular, I know, but I do promise there will be another one just like it again tomorrow.
Not for me.
What are you saying? That the city's gonna get hit by a meteor before tomorrow night? No, it's too horrible to say. I can't even bring myself to say the other.
I'm not gonna wear the ring.
What?
Where's the other? I mean, think of all the daytime people you could help between 9 and 5.
They have help.
Exactly.
The whole world is designed for them. So much that they have no idea what goes on around them after dark. They don't see the weak ones lost in the night, or the things that prey on them. And if I joined them, maybe I'd stop seeing too.
Okay.
And who'd look out for all the insomniacs?
I was brought back for a reason, Doyle. And as much as I'd like to kid myself, I don't think it was for 18 holes at Rancho.
Okay, let's discuss this episode because I'm kind of glad Angel didn't keep the ring just because I was like, Domi, how could you forget such a major thing? So I guess for me it's good that he didn't keep it because it means that maybe I did pay some attention to Angel because I did not remember seeing that ring. But anyways, that was actually very surprising for me. I feel like it was such a given to me that he was gonna keep the ring that I never even thought of the possibility of him not keeping it. Like, I didn't know how connected certain episodes were going to be, but this episode is definitely a continuation of the last one. You know, they even kept Spike, which was great, and I love him. I really didn't expect the ring to be like such a huge deal throughout the episode, and so it was really interesting the fact that that was the whole premise of the episode. It was really talking about that. Even though the case was also interesting, it was a good mix in between the ring story and like the case of the week. And this case of the week was actually, even though we got to see very little of it, I thought it was very interesting because it was all about an abusive relationship. And I feel like it's always hard to talk about things like this, but the fact that the guy was released from prison felt very real because unbelievably so that actually happens, where people don't even get convicted. They face no consequences for their crimes, and the person who actually has to suffer is the one who got abused. And so I think it's very real, the fact that they kept that and they didn't like sugarcoat it by making it like, you know, Angel saves her and then everything is fine and she no longer has to see him or think about it. I like that they sort of kept the struggle and kept the real aspects of it, but at the same time, in the end, they did give you a nice conclusion, you know, knowing that she's safe now, which is a big relief. Well, back to the ring storyline, because I do think that this was the focus of the episode more so. Personally, I was a little bit confused when Angel said he didn't want to keep the ring, just because, like, immortality, and I mean, I guess he sort of already has immortality, but still, it's different. Being able to, you know, walk in the sun, his facial expressions, Angel felt like a baby, you know what I mean? Like seeing things for the first time. That was an amazing performance because I could feel how overwhelmed he was. There were so many emotions that were happening and I could feel all of them. So I think that David did an amazing job in that scene. And I feel like, you know, especially after that, I was like, of course he's going to keep the ring, you know, like, duh. Like, can you see how much fun he's having, how he's enjoying this? I actually kind of like the idea that he didn't keep it. I was worried it was going to be for like a bullshit reason because the beginning made it seem like it was a bullshit reason, you know, the fact that he thinks he's not worthy, that's not good enough for me. It's really not. But the fact that it was all because he wants to protect the people at night. That was nice. That was a twist that I didn't see coming, and it was actually a very good reasoning. And I think that it was the right decision, yeah, not only because it raises the stakes, you know, because I feel like sometimes it would be too easy if we knew that Angel was invincible, but also I feel like it keeps the Angel mystery of just having always things happen at night. I feel like if Angel hadn't destroyed the ring, there would always be people coming after him. At least me, I would constantly be worried that vampires would be coming after Angel because of the ring. And so I guess this was like an easier way out of like finishing that storyline and helping us understand that, like, yeah, like the ring stuff was interesting for the past 2 episodes, but now we're done. Get over it, dummy. So I got that message. Thank you. This episode had so many references to Buffy episodes. You know, he was talking about the whole purpose thing, which was something that we discussed in Amends, and then, you know, Cordy talked about everything that happened with the arm in the episode Surprise. And of course there was some reference to Innocence, and Angel just like doing, I don't want to say yoga, I don't think it's yoga, but you know, the workout that Angel does that he used to do with Buffy. So I was really caught on my Bangel feelings again. I was gonna say I feel like it wouldn't have hit as hard if we had seen Kate's, because maybe that would distract me, but I'm kind of glad that we didn't see Kate's, because this episode had no space for Kate. This was really an episode about Buffy and Angel, if you really think about it. It was about, of course he can move on, but you know, Buffy still means a lot to him, and I like that we still get to continuously see that. And his facial expressions when, you know, when Oz said that she was the one who wanted to give him the ring, like, I could sense how, you know, how she trusts him, and he felt it. I think he felt all of that. And so, yeah, I think David did a really good job this episode, because it was a very demanding episode, you know, not only with the torture scenes, but the having to see things for the first time when he puts on the ring, and really suffering about Buffy and trying not to let it, you know, trying not to let it show, because we could tell that Angel was suffering, but we could also tell that he was really trying to keep his feelings at bay, not really be so explicit about the, you know, how much he's actually suffering. And so this was overall just so interesting, a really fascinating episode for Angel himself. And I like that this episode was all about honoring the relationship, but not in a way that makes it feel like they're stuck in it, but just in a way of sometimes relationship means a lot to you, and then you have to move on, but that doesn't mean that it's not gonna stop meaning a lot to you just because you broke up. And I guess we should talk about the special guest stars of the episode. The twist of having Oz help them defeat Spike was so brilliant, because I got so entertained and so into the episode that I literally forgot Oz was there. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I forgot he was a part of the episode, and so it never occurred to me that they could actually use him and ask for his help. And so it was so fun to see him again, because I was surprised all over again. I was like, oh yeah, that's true, you exist. And so it was such a fun combo of characters and people, and I feel like it actually worked really well, because it was so interesting to be able to see Oz and like fit into this new dynamic, and like, you know, the way that he talked to Cordelia, it was just really funny. And I'm really excited, because I feel like if they brought him in for this episode, maybe that means that they might bring in other characters for other episodes. I don't think they're gonna do that too much, because the only episode that I do remember that they had a sort of, I want to say a crossover, was when Willow appeared in one episode of Angel. And I only remember that because seeing her in Angel is what actually got me to watch Buffy in the first place. That was the episode that convinced me. Even though I can't remember the plot of the episode or what happened, but I just remember having Willow there. I kind of really want to believe that we're going to get to see Buffy and Angel interact at least once more. The thing is, I don't know if they're actually going to do it, but all I know is that, like, even though I am sort of over Buffy and Angel, just in the sense of I want to cheer for their other relationships, I am still very much on the Bangel feelings, and I would love for them to eventually be able to have a talk and like be friends and just be able to still see those sparks, though. It's also really fun to be able to see Doyle and Cordy team up. I think Cordy was the one who created the plan, because she's the one who knows Spike. And so that was really cool, because I feel like she's getting to show what her assets are and how she can help. Just how Doyle showed it this episode too, because he sort of turned into his little demon fish face. I still don't know what that is, and that made me really curious to know what kind of demon Doyle is, because I don't think we have discussed this, or if we did, it must have been really quick. Like, I don't know what sort of powers he has, but he was clearly able to find the ring. I don't know if it was through smell. So I want to know, what are those powers, Doyle? How can we use them in our behalf? And the fact that he's keeping it so hidden from Cordelia is really stressing me out, because I feel like it's going to be a really big shock for her once she finds out. It was so interesting to be able to see each of them help in their own way once Angel was, you know, not really able to help. See how they stepped up and they were able to come up with a plan that actually worked, even though, why would they throw the actual ring? But the fact that the other guy got it, that shocked me, because that guy was so creepy. A part of me thought, you know, oh, what if this guy is actually gonna stick around and he's gonna be, you know, sort of big batting it up and just being overall really creepy and annoying, because this character was so interesting. This is another one of like those minor characters that are just fascinating. I want to know how Spike found that guy, and I kind of want to see more of them, because it's just really weird, and a part of me is actually bummed out that they were able to kill him, because I wanted to see more of him. He was just so peculiar and so weird, and I kind of love these weird characters. This was just a great episode, and I absolutely adored it, and I'm really curious to see, you know, what they're gonna do for the next one. And even though they had their first clients coming to them in this episode, it wasn't the focus of the episode, so I think maybe it might be the focus of the next one. Okay, the name of the next episode is I Fall to Pieces. This is interesting. I feel like all these titles remind me of the same thing. Buffy and Angel. Angel really suffering. All of them can be, I think, seen through that interpretation. Even though I think that In the Dark was clearly referencing other things, of just in the sense of living in the dark, helping people in the dark, Spike being in the dark, I think a part of it was also just Angel living in the dark after the breakup, just being sort of depressed. And so, of course, I'm sure there are other interpretations for the title, but I love that they're all being so nostalgic. Yeah, I think those are pretty much the things that I had to say. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode, so bye.